Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're starting the new ditch project. We have a sunny day out here today and the high is just over 20 degrees, but we're getting a lot of cold from the wind that's blowing over the hill. We're getting wind gusts of up over 35 miles an hour today, so I don't even have the barn doors open. There's really no reason to because the birds don't want to come outside. And if I open the doors, all my water's going to freeze that much quicker. Pop. But even though we're getting this cold, we're not quite frozen yet on the ground, so I can't start the ditch yet. I'll be digging in mud if I do that now. But there are a few things I want to try and get done before the ditch is actually dug. It's Monday right now. It's supposed to go down into the single digits tonight. Tomorrow is going to be just as cold and then single digits again, so the ground's really going to freeze up over these next couple days. So I'm actually planning on starting the actual ditch digging on Wednesday whenever the ground's nice and hard and I can get the machine in here without stirring up the mud. And I think I can get all the branches of the ditch dug in one day, and then I'm already laying the water pipe. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to test the water and test the piping for leaks. With the days not getting much over 20 degrees here, I don't want to fill the pipe up until it's completely covered with enough dirt to keep it from freezing. So I might just have to try and make some good connections, backfill, and then test it. Because the dirt that I'm going to be digging out is also going to be, oh, a tornado in the snow. Kind of like a dust tornado, but it's all snow right now. Pup, you eating snow. But I'm gonna need to get that water line covered up because the dirt I'm digging out is also gonna be freezing and it's gonna make it that much harder to backfill. So as soon as the ditch is dug, I wanna try and get that water line in and all hooked up so I can backfill everything up to about 18 inches where the electrical line's gonna go in. Pup, you trying to play cube ball? This isn't much of a ball, bud. It's a cube. Good boy. As you can tell, it's pretty cold today. Yesterday was a little bit warmer, but we did have some rain all day long. But I was trying to get a few things done yesterday before it got real cold outside. It was raining all day, but I still wanted to gain access to the house where we're going to be digging the ditch and actually entering into the house with the pipe and the wire. And I also got a protective concrete stain onto the mushrooms that I'm going to be using. They're still in the garage drying up, but I'm going to throw you back, get you all caught up with what I got done yesterday, and then we can make some progress today. Pup. Good boy. Now I got everything cleared out of here, giving me access to this piece of the house where we have the water spigot. Just underneath there is where we're going to be entering and exiting with the water pipe and the electric. We have to be down 36 inches with the water pipe so we're below our frost line, and 18 inches with the electric so we don't hit it just randomly doing gardening. Also, as we're driving around with the lawnmower and the backhoe, that's going to be low enough in the ground that's not going to be affected by the weight of the machines. But the ditch witch machine that we're going to be digging the ditch with doesn't actually get really close to the house cleanly, so I had to dig an access hole there, and then I'll just be able to bring the ditch witch up to that hole and dig the trench out from there. I'll probably have to clean up a little bit more in that hole just so I can get down there with a drill, so I can drill a hole into the house, giving me a hole that we can actually put a pipe in, and then we're going to be running the electric and the water pipe through that. The ditch then comes out here, and this is our first stop because we're going to be putting a faucet right here, and I'm not going to be putting a 6x6 because I have the concrete wall here to attach it to. It's then going to continue this way, and I did rake back all the pea gravel here, so whenever I'm digging the ditch, I can try and keep that pea gravel clean with some tarps on the end here. The ditch is going to go right across the front of the ramp bed here, and then we're going to have a junction box right next to this millstone. Right in front of here, we're going to have a junction box, so I'm going to have the water and the electric tee off and head down to the vegetable garden. But it's going to continue from this millstone all the way up to the front of the barnyard, and then the water is going to tee off and go to the other side of the food forest here, but the electric is going to pass through straight up to the barn where we have to put in a panel box. And like I said, we used to have water and electric up there, so there is an old fuse box up there that I need to take out, and some old wiring that we're not going to be using for this project. So we have switches, receptacles, and lights up there, but it's all old wiring, so everything that I'm going to be putting in is going to be all brand new. I'm not trying to risk any fire, so we're going to be putting in all brand new wiring. And I can wire the barn just fine. I have an associate's degree in maintenance electricity. I actually used to wire nuclear submarines for the Navy. I wasn't in the military, I was just working on the subs. Oh, pup, it's cold. All right, I just needed to step into the curtain here of the patio real quick to get out of that wind and grab a drink. So I'm just gonna warm up a little bit and then we'll head up and see the animals. Pup. Now, as you saw, I did get a second coat of sealer onto these mushrooms today, and I think that's going to be good enough to put them outside now. So whenever the ground freezes and it's going to be hard enough we can get the backhoe out there without making ruts in the mud, I'm going to be putting these onto a pallet and carrying them out to where I need them. But we also have to work on these posts today. I had these up in the boneyard and I brought them down here into the garage so they could actually dry out. I didn't get them in here before it started raining, so they got all wet. But these are actually some old posts that were pulled out of the parking lot of a market store that I was selling my duck eggs out of. They didn't need them after a remodel they were doing, and I figured there was still some good wood left here and I'd find a good use for them. Pup, you want to be right on my lap here, bud? All right. You silly pup. But now that they're all dried out here, I'm going to take the palm sander across them, get them smoothed out a little bit, probably about 80 or 60 grit. And then I'm going to be using the propane torch to give these a nice char. Now after I char them, I'm going to use some old stain to get another protective coating on them, and then they're going to be ready to go out into the landscape. Now I'm going to be using these 6x6s in the landscape where I'm putting my yard hydrant, so I have something solid to attach them to so they're not wiggling around when I use them. Now I was wondering what I was going to use these for whenever I had them laying up there because they're too short to be fence posts, but this is going to work out perfect because the hydrant has to go right above this so you can actually operate the handle. And these are going to be way more solid than a T-post. I just have to prep them out and get them ready. Pop.
Good boy.
Coming in, ladies. How y'all doing in here? Staying warm? Oh, it is nice in here. Once you get out of the wind, it's not too bad. Huh, ladies? Bobtail, Columbiana. What's going on, pup? We don't have lights in the barn. No electric yet. Lil Ro, Sammy, everybody getting along? You guys laying eggs in this cold? Oh, we got a dot in there. Oh, someone left a dirty one in that box. Oh, chicken. Hi, girl. Everybody getting along in here? I know it's tight, but it's going to be a couple days before we open up. Hey, Pants. What about over here? Ginny's not in the box anymore. Chicken Jr. Oh, we got a bunch of eggs over there, girls. Good job. Duchess, you still in here? All right, you stay inside. You can trust me, there's nothing good outside right now. Echo, pup. You don't need to bury her egg. Let it go. Let it go, pup. Come on. Leave her eggs alone. Sorry, chicken. If you got to keep laying, go ahead. I don't know if that was her egg or not. You still got water? Good. I got to take a bucket up for the ducks. Get some treats for the girls. Keep them warm. I brought their feeder inside. Here you go, ladies. Echo pup. I'm not trying to dump corn all over you, bud. Just trying to put it on the floor here. They can all peck through it. There you go. There you go, young ladies. I'm not opening up the door, pup. It's cold out there. I'm already starting to get crust of ice over the top of the buckets here. I'm trying to get through the next few days without having to use the hoses. We got a lot of rainfall yesterday, so I have a half a tank in here because I was filling up all these buckets and the hoses in the back already froze, so I disconnected those, but the 3 tanks in the back are completely full. So I'm hoping I can get through the next few days of cold here with the buckets that I filled up beforehand. I'm Pup. All right, Pup, come on, let's go see the ducks. Hey, ladies. Staying warm in here, Mumbles? I'll get the door closed. Come on, Pup. You could have ate that egg later. Come on, Pup. Buddy, come on. It's cold out there. Letting in all the air. There you go. Come on. All right, ladies. What is it? 30 in here. Not too bad. I bet you're wanting to go outside. You're thinking it's not too bad out there, but as soon as you step out that door and feel the wind, I know you'd be turning around. Let me check your feed and water. You still have feed, but you need water. I've figured. I brought them another bowl. Coming in, ladies. Hold on, hold on. With that, I'm gonna move the feed over. Give them another water bowl. Some good old boot water. Don't bother the ducks, Pup. All right, ladies, go on. Get some water. I'll get some fresh hay down here in a second. Dabbles, Ron, Ladies, how you doing over here, bud? I got you water right here. I'll dump your dirty water out first. Hold on. Don't need this ice. Oh, that's cold. Here's a bowl. What? What? Freshwater birds. Yeah, get your neck up, you boy. There you go. You got feed left in there. At least you guys have a view. You get to look out the window. All right, have at it. You birds. I know it's going to be tight for a few days. It's Sunday. We'll open up the barn on Wednesday. Everybody's got to get along. Come on, Pop. We'll get some of this fresh hay here for the ladies. Make sure you're all nice and warm tonight. Hey, Bert. Hey, Snowballs. Staying warm in here? I brought you some extra feed. I knew you were running out this morning. There you go. Yeah, there's a bunch of treats in there too, ladies. Let me spread that out for you. There you go. Some protein, keep you warm. Maybe help you make some eggs. Good to see. I'll take those so they don't freeze. I stuffed some hay in this corner here to try and help the wind. Yeah, their water's not frozen. Try and keep getting drinks, ladies, so it doesn't freeze up on you. What are you doing, boyo? Don't be digging. Hey, don't be digging to the outside. Showing the brick foundation, buddy. If you dig out, things can get in. Echo, neat. Come on. We're moving. We gotta check the love shack. Don't make that snowball go out. Come on, girl, go back in. We're not keeping the doors open today. I'll be back at bedtime. Get something to eat. Silly pup. We'll check on the love shack here too real quick. Nobody wanting to be outside? I don't blame. Oh, puppy, watch out. I'm walking here. Hold on, don't eat those eggs either. See if we have some good eggs in here. Oh, you guys did lay already. 2 eggs. Ooh, one's dirty. It's not cracked though, pup. We're keeping it. Hold on, let me check on your feed and water. You still good? What do we got? Ugh. You got feed, you got water, everything you need? Good. Out, out. You're letting all the cold in, pup. All right, that's 5 eggs. Not too bad. And all the rain tanks here are full, and hopefully they don't freeze solid so I can actually use them once this cold spell passes. Pop. It's a beautiful day. It's just not real comfortable. Pop. Hold on, let me collect some eggs inside here too. I gotta get them before they freeze. Get inside, bud. Come on, I gotta close the door. What are you doing? Now, right inside the door here, we do have the old fuse box for all the wiring in the barn. We're not going to be using the old Edison fuses anymore, so I'm going to be taking this one off and putting the new breaker box right in its place. Like I said, we have all the old wiring in here that I don't feel comfortable using. So once I get the new panel all hooked up, I'll be doing all new wiring in the barn for the lights and the receptacles. Pup, do you find any eggs? I'll collect the young ladies' eggs first. They're usually done first. Who's in there? Is that chicken again? All right, I'll just collect the other box. I know it's dark. Hold on, ladies. What do you have for me? Some colorful eggs. I like these bluish green ones. That's 2, making 7 as long as all of these ones aren't broke. 7, 8, 9 total here. Some of these new girls are laying some small eggs. I can't really sell all of those. I only sell to friends and family though right now. Hey girl, you have any eggs under you? Just the one? You can go back to doing your business. I don't want to bother you. I just need to get the eggs so they don't freeze, girl. You go ahead, do you. Come on, Pop. All right, Snowball. How's that new roost, Duchess? You like looking out the window? Well, that's 9 eggs there. How many do you have over here? Pants is in a box. Let me leave you there. And everybody else over here, hold on. Beep, beep, scoot, scoot, Thelma Louise. Dot's in a box. I can get all these eggs, though. What is that? I had 9, 10, 11. Dirty. 12, 13, 14 eggs. And it looks like one got crushed. We lost a blue egg. Hey, get off of me. They have free choice calcium. One girl's not getting enough. We lost a bluish egg. Crushed in the bottom. And Anna or Lucy. I don't know what you've been eating, girls. My Andalusians, Anna and Lucy, are the ones that lay the white eggs. Huh, girl? What you been eating? Dirty. Have to clean this whole box out now. Echo, why are you standing there, puppy? Oh, bud. Bobtail. Here's some fresh hay, ladies. Make a new nest now. Echo pup. We got 14 eggs. I think there's going to be more, though, once the other girls move off the boxes. Pants is probably sitting on 3, and then Dot's probably sitting on 3 or 4. And Chicken Junior, is that still you? I wonder if she's going broody. She was sitting in there this morning. Huh, Lucy? Anna's a darker gray. Are you done cleaning up, pup? You're going to need cleaned up. Coming through, Louise. Hey, Snowballs. All right, pup, what are you doing? Come on. Beep, beep. Coming through, ladies. Oh, that wind is howling out there. I transferred all the eggs to a basket so I could take them down to the house. I do have to collect eggs twice a day now so they don't freeze. That sun out there is deceiving. It's cold. Pup. Now the electric is going to have to enter the barn right here where the old electric entered. I'm not going to be entering below the ground level with the electric because it's not going to freeze. And the water I'm bringing up here is not going into the barn. The hydrant's going to be right here. So we're going to be setting the 6x6 right here and then attaching the hydrant right next to it. So if I need water throughout the barn, I'm going to be running a hose off the faucet here. I'm not going to be plumbing the barn. It's not insulated and it's not heated, so I can't run piping inside. That's why we're digging the ditch and putting the frost-free hydrants here. Obviously here, the ground freezes. Pop. But the ditch is going to be coming right through this gate entrance. It's going to come right along the fence line here, going to the faucet, and then all the way down to the corner of the fence line here where we have the junction T off for the water to go over past the food forest. Oh, I got to close gates. No one's even outside, but we don't need anybody going in. I can feel the soil underneath my feet here. It's not quite frozen yet. Once you put some weight on the ground, you crack right into the moisture. And that's why I'm waiting until Wednesday, whenever the ground's going to be a lot more solid. A couple nights in the single digits would firm it right up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep moving, puppy. And I'm hoping we have enough wood to keep the house warm. We might actually have to go out into the woods in the cold and pick up some more. Huh, pup, but you'd like that, wouldn't you? But that's going to be all for this one. I'm just waiting for the ground to freeze now so we can get the machine in here and actually start digging the ditch. And my brother should be bringing the ditch witch over today and we'll have it here to start whenever I'm ready. And hopefully everything goes smooth. This should be the next video whenever we start digging the ditch. So if you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy.